Rika. So welcome back to my channel. This is my final Halloween look. If you cannot tell, I am Little Red, who got slashed by the big bad wolf. I hope you all enjoy it, and I cannot wait to see you in my next tutorial. Bye. Okay, so my lids are already primed and my brows are already done. So I'm taking the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to take this sand-like color that I just showed you, and I'm going to place that as my transition shade. And then after that, I'm going to go in with this rustic mustard, olive-ish color. I'm just going to take that and put that in my crease as well, just to add some definition. Now I'm taking this brickish red color, and I'm just going to place that on the outer V of my eye. Moving on to my lid, I'm going to be taking this rose gold shade, and I'm just going to place it on my lid. And after I do place a little bit on my lid, I will go in with my Master Fix spray from Maybelline just to wet my brush, just so I can get this shade a little bit more pigmented. Now I'm going to take this copper shade, and I'm just going to place it on the inner corners of my eyes. I just felt like I needed a little bit more sparkle, and this did exactly what I wanted it to do. Moving on to eyeliner, I am going to be using my e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'm just pretty much doing a wing. This is my first time doing a wonderful wing without tape, and I think the tape actually has been messing me up, but I was so happy with how this came out, and I cannot wait to keep doing more wings. Taking this bone shade, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, and after I highlight my brow bone, I am going to start to carve out where I want my claw marks to go, and I'm just going to carve it out with my ColourPop liner in nude. It's in honey nude or honey dude, something honey. Now I'm just going to trace over my claw marks with some spirit gum, just so when I do get ready to use my wax will have something to stick to. So now I'm going in with my Nye Scar Nose Wax, I believe it's called, and I'm just going to roll those up into like little worm sizes, like pretty thin, and then I'm just going to place that on the marks that I made. Okay, so I do have some utensils that I did purchase offline. So I'm just going to go in with one of those spatulas, and I'm just going to try and get the edges of my scar wax as smooth as possible. And I also use it with the Vaseline, because the Vaseline is going to help it not be as sticky as it is. So, I mean, I pretty much just used a whole tub of Vaseline on my face while I was doing this. It was very difficult for me to work with, and I really didn't want to give up because I was getting super frustrated, but I just kept going, and I finally got the hang of it. So if you're having any problems, I promise you, just keep going. It will get better, I promise you. The end outcome is definitely worth it. So now I'm just going to keep repeating this process until I have all of my claw marks outlined. And then since the wax does kind of get bulged, I am going to go in with one of the spatulas and just like sharpen up my marks on the inside. But just be careful that you do not cut yourself, because you just remember you are on your own skin. Now I'm just going to set my claw marks with my Maybelline Master Fix setting powder, and then after I do that, I'm going to go over it with my foundation. And for foundation, I'm going to be using my Milani 2-in-1 in Classic Tan. Oh man, I felt like this was super hard to cover these claw marks. I don't know, I feel like they weren't setting, and they just kept wanting to move, and some pieces were getting lifted up, but apparently I did it. So Now I'm just going to be taking my color wheel, and out of the color wheel I'm going to mix the red and the brown together to fill in the inside of my claw marks so you can get that wound effect. After I completely filled these in, I did go back in with a little bit of the black paint, which I did not get on camera, but I just wanted to mention that I did add some of the black. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue my makeup as if I was doing a normal beauty tutorial. So I'm just going to take my concealer, my Maybelline Master Conceal in light to medium, and highlight all of my highlighted areas, of course. For contour, I'm going to be using my L.A Girl Pro Conceal in Espresso. It felt super weird only contouring one side of my face. I just felt like I was forgetting something, and it just felt like my makeup was incomplete. So I'm still going to contour my forehead and of course take whatever is left on my brush down my nose. And moving on to baking, I'm going to take my Ben Nye banana powder and set my highlighted areas. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzing powder that comes in the blush and bronze duo. I'm just going to take that and set my cream contoured areas. Taking my two favorite face brushes, my Real Techniques and my Sigma tapered brush, I'm just going to dust away all of that extra powder that I have on my face and get ready to set my entire face with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC45. So I finally got my hands on a Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I am beyond excited for this. This is my second time using it, and today I'm going to be using the Amber Gold. And if it's, I'm just speechless. Like, did you see that highlight? I really wanted to go over my claw marks with highlight, but I really couldn't. So I just went ahead and highlighted all of my normal highlighted areas. And for blush, I'm going to be taking my MAC Breezy, and I'm just going to take that in between my highlight and my contour. And of course, for my lashes, today I am going to be using my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara just to prep for my lashes. And my falsies are Ardell Fright Night Bat Those Lashes. They're just one of their Halloween lashes. And for liner, I'm going to be using my ColourPop Liner in Swerve. And I did film my lip, but I don't know what happened. So for my lips, I'm using MAC's Lip Liner in Cherry and MAC's Lipstick in Riri Woo. Now for my favorite part. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fill in my scars with my Ben Nye Fresh Scab Blood. And to me, this literally made the look just come to life, and I fell in love, and I don't know, I just love it. And then after I went in with that, I'm gonna take my Vampire Blood just to add a little bit more gore, and this is it, guys.